Hey guys, welcome back to Cars with Casey. I'm Casey Dobbins. I am just test driving and reviewing cars for families just like mine. We have a family of 4, and we have loved test driving these vehicles and hoping to help you find your next vehicle. We have been driving the 2023 Chevrolet Blazer, the RS trim, and to say that I love this vehicle would be an understatement. It has everything you could dream of. I will say one thing that I do like is a third row. This does not have a third row, but if you don't need a third row, then this is your vehicle. It has everything from heated seats, cooled seats, heated steering wheel. It has it all. Wireless Apple CarPlay. We have truly loved driving it, and the back seat is super roomy for kids. Both of my kids have had tons of room. Even my husband's rode in the back, and he has had tons of room, and he's like 6'2", still has plenty of space. One of the things that I love most about this car is the color. I love a white vehicle with the black accent, black grille, black wheels, and this one has it. If I were to build my dream vehicle, it would be a white vehicle with black wheels. I love this grille. I love all the black up against the white. I think it is gorgeous. I truly love this. I love the headlights on this vehicle. Love it, love it, love it. All right, it has 21-inch wheels. I prefer a darker wheel. This one does have some chrome mixed in with the dark, and I think it's great. I love it. Love the black lettering. Of course, you have your mirror, your blinker on your mirror, color match door handles, which I love. One thing that I'm sure tons of vehicles do, but this one you can set to do, when you get close to the vehicle, no matter what door you're at, as long as you have your key, you can unlock. So your driver's door, you can unlock, passenger, back, any of the doors can be unlocked just by getting close, pressing your button. I love that because some vehicles are driver's door only. As hauling around a family, sometimes I need to open the back passenger door to get one of my kids in, to get something out. I love that the key works on any of the doors. So let's get inside and check out what all this vehicle has to offer. Okay, so let's take a look inside the 2023 Blazer. First thing is that new car smell. It's the best smell. From the driver's seat, I think it's very comfortable. The seats are heated and ventilated, so that's really nice. I have great visibility. One of the first things I noticed when I got in here, this window seems big to me. I don't know. I just feel like I can see. Maybe it's this little one down here. I just have great visibility out this side window. Comfortable seats. It's a very comfortable vehicle to drive. So let's take a look at the steering wheel, the different controls here. So we have on this side all of your cruise settings, to turn it on, to set all the different things there. Then you have a heated steering wheel, which I love. And then the crash alert or the collision alert. So you can change the distance. It'll pop up on your dash between you and a vehicle. You can change your distance with that button. Then on this side, we have our telephone, some arrows that control the dash. And then this is how you change what is displayed up in the dash. Oh, that's what I like, the digital speedometer. Okay, on the back of the steering wheel here, this is where you're going to change your radio station, what stations you have preset. And then on the back of this side is where you're going to do the volume. So you can change the volume up and down. There's 2 little buttons on the back. So the steering wheel is nice, very easily labeled. I think you can tell what everything is easy. Super nice. I love a heated steering wheel in the wintertime. Let's take a look at the door panel. It is very basic, easy to read. Of course, you have your window controls, your mirror controls. This is for the driver's side, this is for the passenger side. And then you have your window lock. We call it child lock, so we keep the kids from rolling the windows down. Of course, you have unlock, lock, and then your memory settings, which I've already talked about how much I love. And then down here is how you open the trunk, your lift gate, and you can do max, 3/4, or you can turn it completely off. And all you have to do is press the button to open it up. Moving on to the buttons up here at the top. You have your push button start, auto start stop. So this is like when you're at a traffic light, you have your foot on the brake, you're still in drive, your engine will turn off, and then when you let your foot off the brake, it'll turn back on. If you don't like it, you can always just turn it off right here. You have your hazards, and then these buttons down here are going to control your screen. This is the home button, so where all of your things are, your search, volume, power, and your back button. One thing I noticed as soon as I got in the vehicle, I was just kind of looking around what all buttons were there, and I noticed this button that said glove box. I've never been in a vehicle where there's a button that said glove box. But if you're sitting in the driver's seat, you know it's kind of hard to reach over here and open this glove box. But in the Blazer, you just press the button and it's open. I don't know why, I've loved that. But then here's your traction control. You can turn it off if you don't like that on. And your radio is pretty basic, just like most. It comes with Sirius XM. It does have wireless Apple CarPlay, so if you're into that, it does have wireless Apple CarPlay. It comes with a little bit of a free trial of Wi-Fi, but you can pay a monthly fee and have Wi-Fi in your vehicle. That it does have that capability. So you have your audio, your phone, navigation, and then you have your climate control. You can control your climate from the main screen, but I prefer to control it down here. So to change the temperature of the vehicle, you move these. You can see they're both moving. I have it synced together. It does have dual climate control. Both front seats, driver and passenger, have cooled seats and heated seats. Of course, these are all your air controls here. And then here's your fan speed in your defrost. And to sync them together, your sync button. One thing I love, when you can go to your settings, and when you turn your vehicle on in the summer, you can have it ready to cool you down. It'll turn on your cooled seats, turn your temperature to get the vehicle cooled off. And then you can do the same in the winter. If it's cold outside, it'll automatically turn your heated seats on, which I've loved. It's super hot here right now, so we've been using the cooled seats like crazy. It does have great charging. We have a USB, USB-C, plus a wireless charging pad. This is one of the best wireless charging pads I've seen because it's super easy to get to. I have an iPhone 13 and it just slides right in there. Honestly, I just keep it there whether it needs charging or not. I've just been putting it down there. One thing the Blazer does not lack is charging ports. There are several different charging ports up front, in the console, in the back, tons of charging options. Looking at the buttons up here at the top, the Blazer has an amazing sunroof. It goes all the way back to the back seat. You can let in natural sunlight, opening your sunshade using these buttons, or you can open the glass, which only opens past the driver's seat, but you can open those with this button, or do that where it just pops up and lets in some fresh air. You have your OnStar, your emergency button. Then you can tell if your passenger airbag is on. This is to turn your lights off when you open the door. I prefer them to come on, but you can turn them off if you don't like that. This controls your lights inside. Then we have 3 garage door openers that you can program, and they're actually very easy to program if you have a remote for your garage. You can just, I think you hold down the button, hold down which one you want until the light starts flashing. It's very easy to do. Plus, then you have a place for your sunglasses. Now we're in the back of the 2023 Blazer. For this to be a smaller SUV, the back seat is huge. There is tons of room. So this seat in front of me is set to, for me, I'm 5'6", and look at the space I have. I mean, my knee, I'm nowhere near touching it. And one thing I love about this is if you're carrying something that's a little bigger in the back, you can scoot these seats up. I mean, I still have tons of room. Okay, not tons, but I'm not touching the seat if you need to put something bigger in the back. We've left them back just because we haven't needed it, but they do move. Both outboard seats are heated, and the heated seats are on the door panel of each door. So if you are doing car seats, 2 lower anchors, 3 tether anchors, plenty of room. These 2 outboard seats are big, have plenty of room for car seats. You could do a smaller car seat in the middle. This is an armrest and 2 cup holders, and you can see, just for reference, my 40-ounce water fits in there perfect. The kids have had some water bottles, different things, and they fit in there great. So the seats on the back seats in the Blazer are so roomy. I truly can't get over how much space that they have. So there are no ceiling vents on the Blazer, but there are these 2 lower vents here. Plus you have a USB-C, USB, and a plug-in. One thing the Blazer is not lacking is charging ports. They definitely have their charging ports. Okay, so let's take a look at the back. That's always one of my first things I look at, is the trunk space on any vehicle I drive, whether it be a car, SUV, truck, anything. I always look for a power lift gate. This does have a power lift gate, but if you have your keys handy with you, it does have a hands-free lift gate, which is a mom's dream because you always have a bunch of junk in your hand. You don't even have to grab a hold. You just stick your foot under and it opens right up. So for the trunk space on this, I do think it has tons of room. And if you'll remember, you can take these front 2 seats and move them forward and actually have some additional space for the trunk. There are 2 great cubbies on both sides. This also has underneath a spare tire. And if you look, there are tons of additional cubbies under here for storage. I think you could always put some stuff that you're always going to leave in your vehicle in those cubbies and leave them under there. But the trunk space is good. We have put several different things. I've been to the grocery store, plenty of space, no problem whatsoever.